Hello everyone, I'm D-Mind, the mind of one and all, and welcome back to another episode of Loren the Amazon Princess. So in the last episode, we got a new party member, we were able to make peace with the Dark Elves, and yeah, now we're going to the swamps to find Loren's mother, apparently. But we got a new party member as well. Where is he? Oh, he's not in my party right now. But we got a new party member, name is Ray, I believe, yeah, and he's an assassin. I don't know if it's a back row or front row. So far, the only two people I know that are front row is Loren and Ramus. Oh wow. Oops. Alright, so we're going to the swamps. Water, mud, slime, fog. The swamp has it all. Draco sloshed around in the swamp with surprising ease. Sharon raised an eyebrow. What? You enjoy the swamps? Didn't you ever make mud pies when you were a kid? Let's just say not exactly. Careful, I sent lizardmen nearby. Lizardmen? They are capable of regenerating lost limbs, so they will be difficult to kill. Here they are. Get ready to fight. What? Just lizardmen come and then we fight? Alright. Oh, there you go. Ray. I don't know if it's your back row or front row. I'll just leave Dora in the front row again and yeah, we'll keep the same party. Alright, so we got some lizardmen. Alright. And I missed. Great. That moment when your bow does more damage in the front lines. Alright. Yeah, we'll wear this guy down first. Draco can use fire. Let's see. This will kill him.
Try this on for size.
Ah, I see. Ooh, that's really good. He wouldn't die. Alright.
Keep up next time.
They should have surrendered when they had the chance.
Alright, I won. Pretty easily. Okay. Should we fall back to camp and get better equipment? Agreed, but we must not delay much longer. Huh? Just like that? Alright. Get better equipment. What's a better staff? Damage, magic. Ooh. How much does this cost? For 293. He is my main damage dealer, so I'll take it for him. Loren got good weapons. How about me? Do I need a better bow? Nope, my bow is probably one of the best. Damage wise. You don't really need staff. How about you? Huh. You have one of the best weapons already. I think I should get her a better bow too, right? Oh no, I already gave her a crossbow. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, armor. Yeah, armor. And don't think I need armor here really. Is that great? I don't think you're equipping your staff, are you? Yeah, you're not. Let's equip this. Alright. We save our game here. Return. Leave. Alright, Unforgiving Swamps. Random encounter. I can skip? Random battles. Sometimes during your journey you might stumble into random enemy groups. Those battles are completely optional but are useful to gain extra experience points and level up faster, especially in normal and hard difficulty modes. Alright, then we'll fight them. I might skip those. Let's see. Can quickly take out the bad guys. Alright, took him out. Oof. I'm burning.
Try me if you dare.
They're so weak. Whose turn is it? Draco. Let's see.
Try this on for size.
Okay.
Learn from this.
Ugh, dying. He's trying to get you. Kill him off. Alright, now... Oh, I'm dying. Kill him. Why miss? Alright, Loren, finish him off.
What did you think of those fireworks?
Alright. Their journey through the unforgiving swamps had been a perilous one. The monsters that lurked in its outskirts made them fear what it would hold in its depths. Murph suffered some depression from leaving the forest, but had otherwise been true to her word that she was perfectly capable of travelling with the princess. But whenever she frowned and grasped her head, Sharon was next to her, trying to take her mind off of her dizziness. She would smile and pretend that she was completely fine, but he knew better and kept a careful eye on her well-being. Ray, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, was having a ball in the heat of battle. He was very skillful in taking down enemies with a single shot and reveled in his kills. He announced to the party the number of headshots that he accumulated to everyone's envy. Well, I never actually used him, so... After wading through waist-deep swamp water, neck-deep Fedora and Ramus, they spotted what looked like a hut. The wood was rotted, but it was somehow still standing. Is that a house? Who lives in a swamp? Blast, it's about time we saw some dry land. I need to get out of this sludge. They clambered onto the island and recollected themselves. Ramus emptied the swamp water from his boots. A person who lives in a swamp. Murph, are there swamp druids? No, unless what? Nothing, it's unlikely. And it probably is. I mean, it probably is what you thought was unlikely. They approached the front door cautiously. Hello, is anyone in there? There was only silence. Oh, looks like a mage house. So Loren opened the door and the party filed in. As if through magic, the deteriorating exterior held a lavish interior. The party was stunned by how they had been almost tricked into passing it by. Though the hut was empty, it looked like someone had been there recently. Out from the shadows sprang a giant scorpion with its tail fling out across. Kill it! I'm a boss scorpion, giant scorpion. Oh god. I should save. Here. Alright, return. Done. Okay. They do the same damage, but this has less delay. Alright. Oof. Poison. I see. Can I heal poison? Nope. I heal health. Alright. 26, 31. Alright. How did I miss? My accuracy is that bad? Well, we're just beating down the guy. Oof. Okay, we just keep beating on the guy then. Seems to be working. I missed. Oh, I should heal you. Okay. Come on, hit him. Move. Magic. Okay, keep doing your magic. Alright. He's dying already. Alright, that.
Learn from her, so you can keep up next time.
That's probably like a guardian of the place, like whoever tries to trespass, the mage set that up. Most likely. I got no skill points, alright. Strength and skill, I'm good with that. The scorpion screamed and scuttled back into the darkness. Loren held her hand up to warn the party not to pursue it. The creature's whimpering morphed into sounds that a human would make. I cannot believe it. That scorpion was... Oh. A woman stepped out from the darkness, glowering at the party. It was clear from her condition that she was the scorpion whom they had just fought. Loren, sure she's a druid? I mean, druid could transform, I guess. Loren brandished his sword to warn her not to try anything again. Or a shapeshifter? A shapeshifter and into a scorpion? Those are ugly and mean. They're just misunderstood. Then why did you attack us? Because I would rather die than fall into the hands of the elves. They would seek to purify me and strip me of who I am. The purification ritual is done for your own good. Dark magic is vile and dangerous and must be cured. You wish to cure me? I am deceased. You have broken into my home. I'm not hurting anybody way out here, darling. Don't make me show you otherwise. Calm down. I have no allegiance to anyone who seeks to hurt you. I am Princess Loren of the Amazons and I am looking for my mother. I know she was brought into this forest by a man, but I do not know where. You are from here, country hoppers? The dark witch twisted her mouth as she examined the party members one by one. She walked up in front of Loren and stared her dead in the eyes. Loren felt a deep shiver but held her ground and did not waver. What are you doing? An aura that had started to appear faded quickly away. You are not lying. Of course I'm not. Do you just use magic on me? I had to make sure that you weren't lying filth. Turns out you're not. So no harm done. Don't ever use magic on me again or you'll find your head separated from your body. The dark witch blinked. Don't worry. That's usually how she befriends people. Wait, you can read people's minds? The perks of using so-called dark magic. I would say death is pretty dark, wouldn't you? Death is just another stage of being. So many people flee from it as if it were a bad thing. Being dead can be quite fun, actually. Yeah, it can be so quite fun, you know, you just lay there, lifeless, not moving, not thinking. Yeah, it's quite fun. At least you don't have to go through work, stress. She waved her hand and the skeleton of a jackalope on her table started to move. It hopped off the furniture and ran around on the floor. Dora and Draco screeched when it hopped around their feet. So she's a necromancer as well. The dead should rest. No, the dead should rest. Not dance a merry trick whenever they want. The skeleton suddenly stopped with a quick hand gesture from the shapeshifter. I have no opinions on your magic. Wait, that's long. I have no opinions on your magic. I need only to save my mother. Can you help me find her? I would reward you handsomely. Keep your outside baubles. I don't need anything other than what I already have. I'll help you find your mother, but only because I want my peace and quiet. Too many people are walking around the swamps like they've been renamed the Forgiving Swamps of Roses. Your help? Really? Yes, really. Unlike filth, I don't lie for recreation. What is your name, Dark Witch? We have not had a proper introduction. My name is Chambara. Though I do not consider a good fight. Do I consider a good fight a standard greeting nowadays? I want to apologize for attacking you, since I am the one usually being ambushed. She threw a dirty look at Murph, who swallowed in fear. Very well, Chambara. You can help us navigate the terrain and look for traps. I don't need to go anywhere. But you said that you help. I can and I will. Let me complete my thoughts, if you don't mind. Pfft, outsiders. How will you help us then? I have a potion that can tell me where anyone is in the swamps, very accurately. Like Druid Smurf's divination. No, not like a druid. Frog got some divination. I have omniscience. Omniscience. I don't just see things, I know things. Much better, I assure you. Murph blushed but held her tongue. Great. Perform your ritual or make your potion, whatever you need to do it. Not so fast. I need the proper... Of course, the fetch quest. I need the proper ingredients first. I don't just stock up on useless potions, hoping for strangers to stumble through my door looking for their lost mothers. Of course, this couldn't be easy. Fine, what do you need? I need the tooth of a lizard man. It's the most potent for what I require. We already killed a few. We have plenty of those just lodged in our armor already. Yeah. Not just any lizard man's tooth. Let me finish. Oh, some boss lizard man. Of course. It must be from a large dominant lizard. The cream of the crop. He's fed the most and is the strongest and so on and so forth. In short, only a lizard man king will do. And they never leave the tribal grounds at the temple of Cthulhu nearby. Not Cthulhu. That will not be a problem. We will return shortly with your tooth. Get out already. They left the decrepit hut and headed towards the ancient temple. Your Grace, the temple road is guarded by many legitimate patrols. So what do you suggest? I recommend after each attack you retreat to make camp. Making camp will fully restore our health. But we cannot delay anymore. My mother is in danger. I know, and it's up to you. Only remember that if we attack all the enemy patrols in sequence, without resting we might not make it. Alright, so I have to retreat whenever I Alright. Oh, and it's your full party too. Alright, which is your mage? Legitman scout. Warrior. Alright. Whose turn is it? Mine. We'll quickly kill this guy off. I think I could. Yep. Loren. Murph. Draco can use his magic. Oof. Let's see. 136. Ooh, that's really good. What's the delay? How would I rather do this then?
Try this on for size.
He should die. Yep, he died. Alright. Ah, he didn't die. Who's the move? Kill him because he's not burning. Alright. Draco's turn. Shoot magic. I'm finishing.
I didn't think I had it in.
I won! Yay! Oh, level up. No skill points, but... Alright, I'll take that. Done. Fight like Nuclear Man Patrol. Alright, finish. It's less. Is there any... Yep, it's just scouts. Alright, cool. Try to finish them off once again. Loren... What? Wait, I think I should heal them. Yeah, I should. Just a little bit. Draco can use his magic, of course. Here. Oh, Draco is really good. Which Legit Warrior B? Huh. I think we should take him out then. I can't take him out. Alright. Oh, he should die. Yeah, he died. Yeah, I think it's best to do this.
Harm no more.
Then whose turn is it? Draco's. Alright. We will finish this guy off. Finish him off.
Wasn't expecting that, were you?
And I won! Yay! Done. Fight the next patrol! Cause I can! Again, just finish off the back row first. Loren, this guy, Murph. That back there. Okay, you... Oh, sweet. Alright. Ah, they move again. Alright. Can't even kill this scout here. Right, this guy should die. Let's finish this guy
Farm
off.
no more.
Ramus. Draco. Finish him off.
That actually worked.
Alright. Alright, now he's just this guy. Finish him off. Oops, accident. Never mind, he's dead.
Learn from this, so you can keep up next time.
Done. And we killed them all without having to rest. The party had cleared the Cthulhu temple halls. Wanna save here, in case I have to fight a boss. Yeah, here. The party had cleared the Cthulhu temple halls. This looked a lot like the training grounds in the underground training place where we first started off. In, yeah, the beginning. The party had cleared the Cthulhu temple halls of all lizard men, but they had yet to find the lizard men's leader. The more they fought, however, the more vicious the creatures became, telling them that they were close, and then suspiciously, the attack stopped. They were guided through the empty halls by lit torches and sounds. They walked down a musty corridor and into a great hall. There were torches lit across the wide room and large, decorated lizard men working around cult symbols on the floor. There! The king must be with them! Loren pulled out her swords and charged the monsters, already impatient to collect the teeth required for Chamba's potion. They look civilized, so maybe they can talk. The ligament screeched as she plunged her weapon into the nearest one. She pulled her sword back out with a grunt and scanned the chamber for the next target. What she saw instead made her lose her mind. Karen, her mother, was tied to the wall, limp and unmoving. Oh, then we don't need the potion, we found her. Mother? She did not move, Loren screaming in pure bloodlust. Meanwhile, a giant lizardman warrior approached them. He was the Lizard King. Alright, fear party set up. That's good. I hope I recovered. And how did I know there was a boss coming? I just knew. Right. Alright, I really don't like the mages, so let's take them out first. Commander! No! Oh god. He's paralyzed now. Great. Okay, you can kill him.
I didn't think I had
Yes,
it in
you
me.
did it. He's dead. Alright. How do I do this? Oh, they're all hitting Ramus, but he has a lot of health and defense, I guess. All he can do is defend. I think I can leave the next attack to Loren. I mean to Draco. Oh, she's dying. I think I need to heal this guy. Oof. Oh no. Alright Draco, finish them off.
I don't like you. Stand aside!
Alright. Oof. John needs to heal her. Alright. There. Easy.
They were like this when we found them.
Okay, I got Cloak of the Lizard. Ooh. Done. And let's save our game here. It's after the battle here. The last lizard man fell, bloody and broken from how Loren had mauled him. She dropped her swords and rushed to her mother. Even the legendary sword from the god, dang, who is still lifeless and bound to the wall. Free Karen. Ah, okay, we finally found and saved Karen. Mother? Please, Mother! She lifted Karen's head and rocked her to make sure that she was alive. Her body was warm to her relief. Sharon had handed her a knife to cut the ropes. Please. Just before she shed a tear, Loren saw her mother's eyes blink open. They struggled to focus and then finally looked to see who was holding her. Loren? The princess cried in happiness and hugged her mother close. She managed to free Karen completely from her bonds, revealing dark marks on her wrists from how long she had been held. What? Why are you here? I've come for you. The Amazons wanted to brand you as dead, but I knew you'd be alive. Dead? Karen immediately searched the room and then her face turned to anguish. She stood up shakily and fought her body's weakness to scramble over to a corpse nearby. Rizom, no! She turned the person over to reveal an armored man dead. Oh, Karen did not mute her horrid cries upon seeing him, pressing her head into his cold body. The entire party stood in silence, witnessing the agony of a woman who had just barely escaped with her own life. Loren was perplexed at seeing such a reaction from her mother, and the music just stopped there. Rizom had been her mother's personal servant, and that was all. Like me too, Loren. Loren suddenly made the connection that the man who had been reported as traveling with her mother had been only her slave. Her thoughts went wild. No one had captured her? Why had she been traveling with him? He was a man. Mother? Don't look at me. She snapped at her daughter too quickly, still hunched over Rizom's body. Loren took a step back in fear. Don't judge me. Loren gasped Karen had loved Rizom. It was so clear to Loren now. From the way her mother was clutching him so dearly, she had been in love with him. All those smiles they had secretly shared back at the Citadel, every time her mother had chastised her for criticizing him and other men. He didn't adopt you, you were running away with him. Her mother could never be allowed to love a man. Really? Especially not as the queen of the Amazon, she'd be cast out, and so would Loren, simply because she was related to a treacherous weakling. Men were only for procreation, never for love. She had been taught this for as long as she could remember. All this time, Loren had believed that her mother had disappeared against her will, and now it was clear that she had wanted to abandon her all along. I'm dead. I should be dead. Sharon could not stand Loren's sudden standoffish behavior towards her mother, especially for something so meaningless as what gender her lover was. So Sharon hurried to Queen Karen's side and placed comforting hands on her shoulders. With a gentle pull, he led her away from Rizom's corpse, though it was so clear she wanted to stay with him. The Amazon Queen had always been a strong, stoic leader with a reign and exterior as hard as stone, but now she was just a woman. Breaking down in his arms, it was enough for Sharon to question reality itself. This place stinks of dark magic. They killed that man for their magic? Bah! Witchcraft! Wait, then what about the teeth of that lizard king? Do we still take it? Maybe we could use it for another purpose. Magic should be used for good. I'll prepare a service for this man. Even though he was killed savagely, he deserves a proper ceremony. Outside, a bright pyre burned. Sending Rizom home, Karen stared into the flames, utterly silent. On the opposite side, Loren was just a son, but staring at her mother instead, she was still having difficulty piecing together everything that she had just seen. She loved her mother deeply, but now she wondered who she even was. Despite her mother having broken Amazon tradition and requiring exile from the Citadel, Loren could not excommunicate her own blood. Not just because it would mean her own exile as well, but because her mother was not a bad person. She was a strong queen and a good mother, even if her heart beat for someone whom it should not have. Siren quietly walked up and stood by Loren. She looked over at her servant. A man. How could her mother have learned to love one? How do you fare, Your Highness? She felt electrocuted from his concern. Since she had begun her journey, she had allowed this man into her personal life and even relied on him. She trusted him. Was it that easy to slip into love for one of them? Do not speak to me. She didn't want to find out. Loren walked away and urged the party to leave the swamp as soon as possible. Siren stood alone, left wondering why his mistress responded in such a way. Of course, it was to be expected as a servant, but he couldn't shake the look in her eyes just now. After pulling Karen from the pyre, the party decided to move on and leave the swamps. Loren took her first steps back towards the citadel towards home. You have gained a new party member. Steve shot another thief, wow. But she looks a bit more front-line-ish. His target for 125% normal damage. Make an enemy as focus target for 4 turns or such type of counter. Meh. What's this? Hits targets and any target in the corresponding back row for 50%. Alright. I like this. What's this? It's nah, I'll do this. Alright. She got 12 points to sign. Wow. I think I want less on skill. Maybe a bit more on will and yeah. Wait, she's... I think it will be here where the story of Loren the Amazon Princess should have ended. She had never left Citadel until the day her mother went missing, and she was now returning home with her. Her goal was complete, but her journey was far from over. Let's save. Here. After. Yeah. That sword had not stopped glowing and did not stop whispering to her while she slept. No, this was just the beginning for Loren and her loyal servant. Soon they would approach the forest again, and news would reach their ears. The whole world was quaking and ready to burst, and the sword knew this. High in the Everburn Mountains, his thundering, unearthly shout rang out over the mountains, shattering windows and putting out fires. Did it glow? Tell me. It's in that princess's hands. Did that sword glow? I don't know. I only know that she has it. I am completely positive on that, my lord. For the love of God, it glows. Then you had better find out if it glows. We have come too far for the gods to meddle in my business. Sir, you know that I need more power than for that. My omniscience is limited. I can't just do it whenever. What use are you then? The secretary's frowned, about to growl something in the defense. Luckily for her, the chamber's doors flew open and Grob came hobbling in, wheezing. You speak of the hawk? Wait. You speak of the hawk blade? It glowed. It glows. He threw all his weight onto the staff as he tried to recapture his breath. Drew crossed her arms and prepared herself to another of her lord's tantrums. The lava in the wind sputtered and fled in forced white-hot rage. She needs to be killed. I recall someone saying that such an option was covered. How did that go, by the way, Grob? The goblin shaman sneered at Joe. It went according to plan, actually, but they are collecting more and more allies, so she's well protected. But the lizard men will be able to handle them, that is. Oh no, haven't you heard? Quiet, I'll tell him which. I've heard enough bad news for today, Grob. Yes, my lord, but the lizard men have been slain. Loren has your mother and they are leaving the swamps. False screams shook the room, causing the tiles on the walls and ceilings to break off and shatter on the floor. Jewel and Grob were barely unscathed. You can't do anything, right, Greenie? You can't do anything, right, Greenie? And what is it you've done for the Lord lately? Silence. You will both pay dearly for these mistakes. You failed to keep promises and have compromised me for the last time. But my lord, you're being too hasty. I made you a promise and that there would be a war. I've come to tell you, the war is upon us. This quieted Frost and he sat down on his throne. How? Unlike some of us, I have great ability at your service, my lord. The humans and elves were itching for war as it was. A change in the wind would have sent them to war. Nevertheless, it was my illusion magic, lord. Frost was silent for a long moment while the demons before him feared for their lives. This is the only good thing that I've heard from the two of you in a long time. That would not be the case again. The two demons bowed before Frost's throne, glared at each other and then left. Alone, the animated suit reveled in the thought of the world at war. His plans were finally starting to come to fruition. Alright, but I think this is a good place to end it here, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at DManGaming if you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you again in the next episode.